What's up, guys? Welcome back to KelloggShowKids. We have a new series for this channel. We were gonna put it on Minty Motos, but we feel like Minty Motos should be more or less just moto vlogs and everything for dirt bikes and snowmobiling and stuff like that.
Wrong way.
So, no, it's fine.
You have to go get a tow chain.
Where's the tow chain?
It's back in the field.
Oh, are you serious?
Are you serious?
I'm like pretty sure.
But anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. The new series is gonna be shop life. Literally, everything we get, we're gonna film on how we fix it and what it needs and stuff like that. For example, we have a truck getting delivered in Newcastle, 15 minutes away from us. It got delivered 2 hours away. This guy had AAA, so he's sending his truck with the title and keys in the glove box. We're gonna look at it. If we want it, we're gonna sell him some money.
Well,
but it's kind of iffy. It's kind of a,
to sell him.
Yeah, we kind of, well, yeah, of course we have to sell him. But it's kind of like a weird scenario. It's like, is the truck even coming? Is this a scam? So we don't know, but.
It's a 2002 Dodge Dakota, regular cab. It's pretty sick, actually. It's 1,500 bucks. Needs a new oil pan. They somehow managed to put a hole in it, so it's not drivable. So we're gonna tow it behind the Escalade on some back roads.
This should be doable. The only issue is the chain we used for whacking the freaking weeds, and we left it in the field. So we're basically just looking for this chain. We have no idea where it could be.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, no way? Boom, baby. We got the chain. Let's freaking go get this truck, guys. It's gonna be pretty dope. But yeah, let us know how you guys like this series. Drop a comment if you want to see more. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it works out, we'll do plenty more. But yeah, KelloggShowKids is the daily life, guys, and the shop is a huge part of that life. Minty Motos is just moto action.
We can't exactly bail out of this situation anymore because the guy basically shipped his truck, and if we bail, he basically has to drive like 2 hours to pick it up.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we can't bail. I don't think there's a return label, so if we don't want it, it just kind of sits there.
And hopefully it's a good truck. Hopefully he didn't lie about anything, otherwise we will have to bail.
So that's why it's just a whole mix-up. We don't even know if the truck's coming, guys. We're just going to meet this guy at City Market and hoping we see a truck in a parking lot.
11:30 p.m.
Yeah, so we were meeting him at 11:30 p.m. It was supposed to be around like earlier in the day, like 1 p.m. But now it's like, he was like, the guy got really mad. He was like, the tow truck company, even though I scheduled, I'm like in the bottom of the list, but he finally got it on the truck and at midnight. So we're gonna see. We'll have to see. We're just gonna wait. So we thought we almost got scammed. We're here at the City Market. The parking lot is super dead. Yeah, we're just chilling, waiting. If the truck ever shows up,
He fell asleep. No worries, he's awake now.
Oh, poor dude.
He got so nervous he fell asleep.
Oh my gosh.
He's nervous that we're not gonna pay him, but
We're gonna pay him.
yeah, we're gonna.
We're worried the tow truck guy
yeah,
stole it.
We're worried that we're not gonna see the truck, so we're not paying until we at least put eyes on the truck, because we can chase the tow truck down once we see it.
Yeah.
So
You can't chase something you never see.
yeah, no. Guys, that is weird. I should have been filming, but we just got a call from the tow truck driver, because finally he answered his freaking phone and his text. But he's like, hey man, I got the truck. Are you the one buying it? We're like, yeah, meet us at the City Market, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, things are backed up and I'll have it there by daylight or before daylight, but I'm not leaving till midnight. We're supposed to pay this guy before midnight is what the truck was supposed to get here at. This guy's kind of scared and nervous that we're not paying him. But I mean, we're honest. We're trying to tell him that, dude, we'll pay you. Trust us. Like, but it's hard to trust people these days.
So we're heading back home because the tow truck driver just called Brody and he said that he's not leaving until after midnight, but he'll have the truck here before light. So that's like midnight to like 4 a.m. is when he should probably leave, like somewhere in between there. So we're gonna go, not sure.
We are back in the car. It is currently exactly 7 o'clock in the morning. So we didn't really sleep much. We kind of stayed up hoping that he would send us something, but then we like instantly fell asleep. So we're running on like,
Well, I was asleep by like,
I was asleep by 2.
I was asleep by 1.
We're going to look at the truck. It's there. So,
Should be.
and if it is, we're gonna pay the kid and be on our way with it. We're at the City Market and the truck is nowhere to be seen. And it's about 27 minutes past they said they'd show up. He said he'd get it by daylight. And he's cutting that a little close.
I mean, yeah. And I don't want to pay for this truck and then have this be my issue. Like, where the heck's my truck? Did the tow truck guy take it?
This video is pretty stupid right now because it's just talking and not even seeing a truck. It's like, we're going to get a truck. We're going home. We're going to get a truck. We're sitting here waiting.
Prove it. Where's the truck?
Right? All this time waiting, and voila. Oh, you can't see anything. It's too far away. That's the truck. He's unloading it right now. It's a nice looking little Dakota, but yeah, you got to get a closer look. We're going to wait till the tow truck guy leaves because we don't even want to have to talk to him. What his ETA was 7-Eleven once he left. And then a whole hour passed, so we texted him. He said, oh, I'm in Glenwood. 15 minutes from Newcastle. Took him 47 minutes to get on a 15-minute drive. That's pretty wild. So we're like, what were you doing? He's leaving. Let's pull up. All right, boys, here's the truck. This is the truck we've been waiting for all morning. Ooh. Dang, see, it's things like this we don't even know about.
Those tires.
That's what you gotta tell us, you know? We asked him any issues at all. Yeah, guys, it's been like sideswiped. Bummer. Yeah, see, this is the stuff we don't know about, and we asked him any issues at all on the body. He said no. Paint's chipping, it's scratched. Tail lights beat. Dent here. Big dent here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can do 15. It's pretty freaking beat. Bumper's bent. I mean, these are the things you gotta look on a truck, you know? I don't know if that'll wash off. Looks like it will. Some more body damage down here. Tires aren't terrible. The quarter panel's missing. Bumper's a little loose. It's got 159,000 miles on it, but for the most part, it's not terrible. Interior, see, that's what we needed to know. The guy said it was nice, you know. We knew about this, which is fine. But yeah, guys, that's the truck, you know. This is dealing and wheeling.
It's straight piped.
It's straight piped.
Really?
Yeah. Like that.
Dude, that's what we need to know.
Literally just dangling too.
Pipe's literally dangling.
I don't know, Brody. I don't know what you tell him.
We literally said, if you're sending it all the way this way, let's make sure that we're aware of everything. Are there any issues? He said no, except for the hole in the oil pan. We were like, no. Interior body damage, he said the center console was missing. But like, I mean, they're minor things, but like the door handle, outer cover, you know, paint's chipping and rusted underneath. The tail light's busted. Like that's a big one, guys. That's a big one.
There's no front drive shaft. You kidding? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. There's no front drive shaft. The exhaust is dangling everywhere. Cracked right there. Look at that hole. Guys, there's a huge hole in this exhaust. It's about to fall off. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the exhaust just fell off.
Guys, like, I'm sorry, you gotta say all this. Biggest piece of crap I've ever seen.
Good thing we didn't freaking pay him.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad we didn't pay this kid until now, or whoever, this guy, whatever. Usually we don't like nitpick like this, but I mean, it's not even nitpicking. It's so obvious. Look, the exhaust is on the ground.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, guys. I feel bad now, but, you know.
Without a doubt, because there was...
He told me 4-wheel drive. There's no front drive shaft. Just got there. Kind of upset you didn't tell me a lot of the issues. It's straight piped. It's got a lot of body damage. The tail light's broken. I sent him a picture with the exhaust on the ground. I sent him a picture of no front drive shaft. I said, look at those pictures, bro. I mean, come on. No front drive shaft. He told it was 4-wheel drive.
So you didn't tell us about all that, the exhaust and drive shaft and oil drain bolt, the antifreeze cap was off. You didn't tell us about any of that. What else could be wrong with it?
Hello?
Hey, just leave the truck there then, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. I'll just go pick the truck up.
I mean, you didn't tell me about all these
No,
issues.
the truck is as is, bro. Like, come on, man.
If I call you and I'm asking you if it's got any issues, and you say, yeah, man, it needs a new oil pan.
If you have any issues, yeah, it is 4-wheel drive. When you buy the front drive shaft,
The exhaust is hanging off. If there's no front drive shaft, you gotta tell me that. That's why I ask questions. If the exhaust is hanging on the damn ground, you gotta tell me that. That's why I ask questions.
I didn't even know, bro. Like, what the
And the tires, they're bald.
in my truck, dude.
Huh?
It's not even my truck. So
Well, man, you're responsible for selling it to me.
Okay, and it is what it is. It is what it is.
It's not my fault that you did not, that you hid all these issues from me and shipped the truck out here.
Yeah, I didn't have a tail light. Like, what the you didn't see it in the picture or what?
The tail light's not my issue. I mean, that's one of the things, because you didn't tell me it was broken. I didn't see the rear of the truck once. You showed me the front of it, the side of it, and the inside.
That's both of our fault then, right?
If I'm asking you questions and issues, you got to tell me questions and issues.
All right, man. Like, it is what it is, though. Like, if you want it, if you're not, just let me know.
I mean, I would take it, but not for 15.
The exhaust just needs to be connected, bro. Like, I did that exhaust, and it's a hanky-ass job, but it has an exhaust, you know what I mean?
The exhaust is hanging off, bro.
Before that, it didn't even have one before that, so.
The exhaust is hanging on the ground.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be like that. It wasn't hanging on the ground when they fucking put it on the fucking truck, so.
All right, so forget about the exhaust. But I mean, you got if you're telling me that, and if you're claiming that it's four-wheel drive,
It is a four-wheel drive.
it's not right now. I got to go buy a $500 part for it.
It's not $500.
It is. I just looked it up on Rock Auto.
I just went and looked it up. It's $230.
From where?
From O'Reilly's.
I looked it up on Rock Auto, which is usually cheaper than O'Reilly's.
Whatever, you say it's 500. I say it's that price, so let's meet in the middle, 250. So mine is 250 from the 14.99, and then let's just get this shit done.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's up to you, dude. I mean, if you don't want it, the tow truck guy wants it.
All right, I mean, I'll do $1,000 on it, but that's about it.
1250, and that's it.
Oh, man, I'm gonna leave it here then.
All right, well, all right. If that's what you want to do.
Max I can do is $1,000, so tell me if it's still sitting here. I'll come get it for $1,000.
And 1250, like I said, 1250.
No, man, because I'm gonna have to put a new exhaust in there for $250. So.
Not even. It just needs to be welded back up there. That's
Bro,
a $100 muffler right there.
I sent you the all right, so I don't need a new muffler, but I still need all the other parts behind the muffler. It's not there. Mounts.
You don't need all that. Come on, you're using it for a ranch.
Bro, it is loud. I cannot be driving that thing around at the middle of the night doing on my ranch.
It's loud because exhaust. Exactly. It's not hooked up. I mean, of course it's going to be loud.
Well, you didn't tell me you didn't tell me it wasn't gonna be hooked up.
The engine's not. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, I'm taking your word on that, but I'm a little worried.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not. I
You
mean,
should
you started right now.
No, man, there's no oil in it. I can't start it.
I'm sure you already did because you heard it. So.
I didn't. I'm assuming it's loud. It's got literally the exhaust is broken and like.
Man, and we'll deal with it then.
Do what?
Just send me the $1,000, man.
$1,000 and it's mine?
Yep. You can have it for $1,000, bro.
All right, let me think about it. Let me think about it.
No, you just said, man. Come on.
Let me.
I just paid $367 to get it towed down there, bro.
Bro, you had AAA. We both know that was
That's how much
free.
it cost me. It didn't. I don't have AAA. I paid the guy that much money last night, bro.
Bro, and why would you go? Why wouldn't you get it delivered to my house then? Why'd you go stay under 100?
Because I got it delivered to the city market where you wanted it.
Bro, I know how it works. I used to tow. AAA's free under 100
I don't have
miles.
AAA no more. It's under my mom's name. My mom paid for it, so I have to pay her back plus the fucking $1,500 that I told her I was getting for the truck. So whatever else I don't get is I'm gonna be on me. So I mean, for selling the truck, I guess this is what I get. But whatever. I mean, it is what it is.
Bro, I mean, you didn't tell me about all this stuff.
Hey, it's a fucking $500 part. I told you I'd take it off the fucking money that you were gonna send me, right?
I know. I'm sorry I got on the phone and started yelling at you, but I was upset.
It's all good.
So I'm sorry I was yelling at you.
Hey, I would be kind of upset too if I found out it wasn't what it was. Okay, so it's on both of our. I mean, it's both of our fault.
Right.
Whatever. But like I said, you can have it for $1,000. I'll deal with my mom on this side, and we can just deal with it. But I'm at work right now, so I can't really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to apologize though for yelling at you.
No, hey,
I'm sorry, man.
It's all right, Brody. Hey, man, it's all right. I understand your frustration too, though. I mean, the guy wasn't supposed to be here a long time ago yesterday.
Yeah, that's not your fault though.
Like it was.
That's not your fault. I can't be yelling at you for that. I'll do it. Let me just. My brothers are here, so we're going. You know, we're pitching on this trip to get together. So let me give me like 5 minutes to talk to him.
All right, man. All right, I'll give you 5 minutes and then let me know.
All right, man. I'll text you.
All right, later.
All right, bye. I mean, he started yelling too. He picked up the phone. He was like, "Leave it there, man." I was like, "Bro, like."
Yeah.
It started. It was loud.
All right, I'm getting under there and looking at the oil pan.
Yeah, the oil pin's $50 though. That literally doesn't matter.
Okay, but I'm looking at that's where the leak is.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's in the block, we're freaking done. Guys, so We called him, he was pretty mad, but we were kind of mad too. We were like, dude, you literally didn't tell us anything on the truck. Like, come on now. But I think we agreed on $1 grand. So we're gonna take the gamble. It's the type of gambles we take in this business. Let's freaking go. So we're hooking up the truck right now to the Escalade with the big ol' chain we got. And then, yeah, then we're gonna tow it back. So first step, freaking neutral. Is it in neutral yet? Neutral.
Slow down so you can get some tension.
I have like no brakes.
All right, we're going.
Yup, I'm ready.
You might have left the exhaust that was hanging on the ground. I hit the chain.
I was filming, so there's only one more person who could have left it on the car. Brody, it's his fault.
Yeah, it's Brody's fault.
Let's go with that, it's Brody's fault.
It's probably just sitting in the freaking. I mean,
We think though, Brody could
it
have
was
busted pulling it
snapped
off.
and all, so the exhaust is trash anyways, but it's still the exhaust that we left. Did you grab the exhaust?
No.
Dang it, we left it.
Yeah, we think it pulled off.
It was
out there.
Oh, it was hanging off.
I mean, we were gonna buy it
Whoops.
anyways.
Oh, well.
It was a total piece of junk anyways.
Yeah.
It's lined up pretty good on this side. Here's the hole.
Protect the gas tank. Okay. Looks like somebody fabbed that themselves.
It all looks good. You bolt on and then it goes to here.
We need to take those two off. These two. Those two. And those two. Probably. Yeah, okay. Say 19.
Just
Something dripped like right here. It like dripped and it was like, it sounds like,
Well, you just got stuff.
and I was like, oh! Tastes like nasty coolant.
Anybody know why it's called the differential? Because it's different from the transfer case. Two, three, lift it. Yeah, yeah! Where's the bolts?
Up top.
Where? Where? They're hard to get to. Okay. We got the oil pan all undone. And the diff lowered. There we go. Pull it out.
Stuck.
The front's lifted. There we go. Woo! Look at that. Up in there. Crap! Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That little punk.
Where? Which one?
No.
Right there. Up through it, right there. That one. Wow.
Let me see. Move.
Wow.
It's just stuck up in there.
The piston is?
Yeah.
Wait, literally through a rod.
Wait a second. How do you break both sides of these?
One's the big end, small end.
Wouldn't it rip through the piston?
Yeah, that's what
Or
this is
right
all.
here?
All this silver stuff is from the piston.
So it broke in both spots?
Yeah, it broke the piston and then through the rod. Or through the rod, then most likely through the piston. Guys, that sucks. They freaking knew too. That explains why the oil pan only had 3 bolts on it and the front drive shaft was missing. Wow.
There's 2 holes.
They wanted to take it off and realized it was blown.
Look how long this thing was bouncing around in here.
Oh my gosh, look at all these dents.
There's 2 holes, 3 holes.
One hole, huge dent. Another huge hole, another huge hole. Dents. My gosh, you win some, you lose some. Guys, this right here is your dipstick. It comes all the way down in the oil pan. If your dipstick does not touch the oil, you just need to get an extended dipstick. That's all you need to do.
He knew it. A rod doesn't blow on your vehicle and you not notice it.
What is that? Man, people always have to screw people over, huh?
Shaft.
That's the only way this was halfway off. They took it apart, realized how big of a deal it was, put it back on, and sold it to us. Yeah, all it needs is a new oil pan and oil, and it should start right up. I promise. The kid even said his name's behind this. He's not gonna sell us crap.
Wow, look how shiny and beautiful that is, though. See that, guys? Look how shiny.
I want it.
I think the only reason why we didn't bail is we didn't want to screw the guy. He shipped it all the way to us. And I mean, you guys saw the video. I mean, it showed up with the exhaust hanging off.
Literally.
No
You
front
left the
drive shaft.
exhaust.
I think that's the main reason we didn't bail is because we were like, this kid literally just shipped his truck to us. He had AAA though, so it was free, but he claimed he had to spend $360, but he told us previously it's free for him to ship it or tow it. Man, guys, that's the only reason we don't want to leave that kid stranded with his truck hours away from his home with a signed title and keys in it and just need to be towed back. I think that's the only reason we didn't bail. And we're trying to be nice, and here he is. Little did we know we're being screwed. They're thinking about just putting a new crank in and pulling the piston out. Guys, when you throw a rod, it is catastrophic. It destroys everything.
Listen, there's no front drive shaft in it. We don't need the front 3 cylinders or the front 3 pistons. We're only running the rear off the rear pistons and cylinders and rods.
Let me see.
What?
There's no way it's separate.
No, that's how they make 4-wheel drives.
Yeah, if you look at the cam, there's a bearing in the middle that only rotates the front 3.
So if you have it in 2-wheel drive, only your 3 cylinders are running for the rear.
Yeah, that's why people drive long distances in rear-wheel drive. It's
better for
gas
the engine.
mileage.
See what if we took that off, that off, that off.
You didn't know that?
No,
That
so
off, that off.
That's only
The cam
4-wheel?
can't fall down.
Yeah.
The cam
So what
has
if
to
it's
go
all-wheel?
forward.
Then it's always running all 4.
Yeah, this has to come off. Because this is attached to the cam.
I didn't
and
know
that's what
that.
spins the...
Joke. You have to drop
Cardi,
the
we're joking.
engine.
Are you seriously joking?
Do we have to drop the engine? Do this.
Dylan, we're not putting a new rod and piston in. That is, no.
Can we possibly
One rod blows, another rod's gonna blow. Another one dies, and another one dies, and another one bites the dust. That's what happens. Literally 2
Are we
rods.
putting it back on or what?
Well, that sucks, guys. That's the worst feeling is when you get screwed.
Pull all that out.
So we're gonna definitely contact them and be like, hey man, we realize, we know you screwed us over. We're not idiots. I mean, what do you think? We take it,
Down below.
you didn't think we'd see that? Like,
is gonna come down and just wreck everything. Are we gonna rally this car on 5 cylinders until it blows up?
First, we posted
Or-
like $1,000.
Or are we gonna see if somebody wants to take the whole thing for like $800
Let's see if someone wants it.
I mean, yeah, we could just put it in, and claim it just needs an oil pan.
Perfect. No, with JB Weldy oil pan.
Yeah, we JB.
Nothing wrong.
Let's put it back in.
Needs front drive shaft.
Let's put it back in. I got all the undercarriage
What about the
bolts
exhaust?
for the diff. Actually, I'll get
Straight pipe.
Straight piped.
Let me get.
Straight piped it. I don't know how big of a freaking extension they're using.
Okay.
Yeah,
bro.
why?
Bro, you're stripping it out.
Why do you have to be taking
Why?
it away?
Not. Because you guys, Madison knows physics, okay? Madison, what muscle is
Hey,
this?
Cardi, Kenny, lift the diff.
Madison,
Guys, it's not Madison.
if you're watching this,
You better be proud of this. Cardi filmed down my little
What
leg.
is that weird thing? Oil
Tibialis interior. Woo!
Kenny,
That's what that muscle
lift
is.
this up and do some work.
my latissimus dorsi.
Push it up.
Your
Push it
lat
up.
is so sore from
We gotta
my
do this first.
No.
from my
go.
workout
It'll be
yesterday.
easier if we do this
Holy
first.
crap.
Lift
Cardi,
it.
come help. Guys, we got all this way and kind of forgot we had air tools.
Well, we just put it all back together. Now it's gonna drive it, right?
Now we're gonna see somebody else wants to take on that ridiculous. Oh my goodness, those do not look good.
That 4
There's a 6mm way up in here. Ready, film.
You gotta get
Go to the hole right there.
No, it's right here. Through there.
All right, hold it there.
Okay.
Don't. Right there, we got it. Film the whole arm. Nice. The truck's just lifted in the air, so everything we use, we need extensions. Right there with that. Hey, bro, he doesn't have brakes. Sucks it didn't work out. This is probably the worst first video of this new series. Like, guys, we buy stuff and we flip it. We bought this and we lost $1,000. That does not help our situation at all. Leave a comment if we should do more, and of course, if we did more, they'd be good ones. They wouldn't be losses. Hopefully not. I mean, we've been sort of flipping for about 2 years now. I'd say actual flipping for a year and a half. We flipped over 100 bikes. We did so many we can't even count anymore. About 20 vehicles, side-by-sides, like quads, snowmobiles. We've done it all in the past 2 years. About over 100 things, 100 just in bikes. But yeah, so we didn't lose once, I think that's a very big thing. So we were expecting to lose at some point, and you just got to take that loss and get back on your feet and keep going, guys. It's the only way to go. If you're not losing, you're doing something wrong, you know. The only way to win is to lose. Because in the end, you end up on top. Unlike people who try to screw you and cheat their way to the top, they end up at the bottom. Like this guy's uncle, he ends up in jail. He's literally in jail right now. But yeah, guys, we just pray that they do better, you know. They try not to cheat people. And we pray that nobody tries to cheat people. You know, just be fair, be honest, be truthful. It's the best way to be. If you're truthful, you end up on top, you know. It may not feel like it in this world, but in the next world in heaven, that's where you want to be. And the only way to get there is to be honest and truthful. So, see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully we can turn this into good. See you guys. Thanks for watching.